Your team is picking.
I might not be a lighted man, but I do know my traits.
Where there is light, there are also shadows.
I see lots of prey.
Your team is banning.
Yo, what's
Your
up
team
guys?
is banning.
Welcome back to the main knockout stage. This is going to be, well, this is going to be a battle for third place, I do believe, and is going to be against Xenagogue and Outwits Esports. Now, it took me a little bit of time to sort out the technical issues. I think that I won't be able to provide much of the overlays and graphics that I usually do because, you know, difference in resolutions and whatnot. But do tell me if the quality is better than it normally is.
Find a way, even when
So
all is forlorn.
give me some insight into this special thing. But anyways, looking at it, the draft phase is almost totally concluded. The bans are the Dairot, the Carmilla, the Zask, Roger, and the Lolita from the side of Xenagogue. Whilst on the side of Outwits Esports is going to be the Zushin, Laui, Lilia, Minato, and the Xbogue. Xenagogue, their draft has been completed. It's the Benedetta, the Hylos, Rome, the Clint, a Julian Jungle, and the Vexana for the side of Outwits Esports. Just choosing that last option, but for now we have the Terizla, Sicilian, Barats, Claude, and I don't know, we probably might just gonna have a Florin here, possibly the Akai, but I would definitely go for the Florin, just for the entire reason of prolonging a team fight, right? Kai, I mean, having a third tank
on the way.
helps you peel the damage between three tanky heroes, but of course having a support is just much better utility, right? So instead of the Florin, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the Matilda, and that'll be that. Okay, so looking at it right now, I think I'm just going to open the game. My side, of course, the Benedetta used by Tata. So the backline of Outwits Esports are gonna have to be quite careful, but at the same time, you know, it's a Claude, high mobility hero, shouldn't have a problem with the Benedetta. Sicilian as well with the sprint, he does get the Clock of Destiny as his prioritized item. So he will be a little bit difficult to deal with as well. Okay. This sound is bugging me right now. Okay, so Tata immediately going for a wave cut, but unfortunately gets blocked by the Terizla in the mid lane though. Looking at it, so I was just busy with some messages. Yeah, in the top lane, Tata taking quite a bit of damage from the Terizla. Master Chris not able to get the kill, but manages to get Tata to back off, back to base. Looking at Terizla right now, having a good time in the lane as Hylos gonna go in to try and defend it, stop the Terizla from getting any of the turret plating that would just send him off over the edge. The bottom lane though, you see some guerrilla tactics here. See if I can. No, I'm not gonna lie, using this on the PC is quite nice, quite different than using it on mobile. Alright, both numbers setting up for the Lord. EXP lane is not yet level 4, but we'll be working towards it. However, at the turtle, just scouting it out. And Outwits Esports will be starting that up. Okay, oh, you see? Tata in the back line, going for Loki. Might just be able to pick up the kill here. Loki able to survive. That's one resource, actually two resources from the Petrify coming in from Tata. As he out, might just be a penalty zone here, a little bit late though, as Julian manages to get the turtle. Xenagogue gonna come through as well as the Titanus. Welcome Hylos. Gets punished, but so does the members of Outwits Esports. That's already a good start for the side of Xenagogue. Get 3 kills plus a turtle. In exchange, they give up their Roma. In the bottom lane, Trent struggling a little bit against this Claude. It shouldn't be a problem. Hylos. Harassing the enemy is a pick off onto Loki by this Julian. Alright, Claude choosing to back off. Oh, the zone is welcome going to be used up. I think probably a misclick because of course wasn't aimed and not held for long. And that's if Xenagogue manages to manage to find that out, it might be time for them to actually capitalize on it. But no, they will wait for the turtle before any big engages come around. Pick off? Nah, it's just some poke damage onto Danny, just whittling him down before the first turtle. Kings gets taken down in the bottom lane by Loki. Hylos just harassing Danny. Oh, he actually gets a turtle combined with the first kill. Okay, on the run. Thomas Wilson's gonna come through. Tata in the back line though managed to get a triple kill with the electrofunnel slash. And let's have a quick look at the items. Of course, we're gonna have the FTCs for the Benedetta. Might be looking at a Hunter Strike, a War Axe for the Terizla. Looks to be a glowing wand being built for the Sicilian. So just prioritizing the anti-heal over anything else. A War Axe built up for the Barat, so he's not as tanky as we'd expect him to be in the early game. Looking for a pickoff onto Master Chris. Close that up. Should get taken down now by Chata. But the trade will be made by Loki, Kane a bit of danger. But no, Roma will give up his life to secure his exit. Dodi has taken a bit of damage from the Sicilian, but he doesn't have the damage up just yet. But while we're looking at builds, of course, Demon Hunter Sword secured for the Claude, one of his core items, so he will start to hurt pretty soon. Hylos coming in to check out those bushes will manage to run away back to safety towards the turret. So, I mean, even if Outwits Esports wanted to pick off Hylos was not the target. He does have the Revitalize, and at the same time he does have the Thunderbelt. Not sure how many stacks he has right now. Maybe I can see. He has 2 stacks. Alright, third turtle gonna be started up by Outwits Esports. Looking something, Barat's gonna claim the turtle with the retribution. K gets taken out as he gets hit with penalties on the zone as well. I'm gonna miss out completely on the Vexana. Tata in the backline trying to get a kill onto Ceres, but he is carefully guarded by Loki as well as Master Chris. A flicker by Master Chris onto Exodius, but Exodius with the fast reactions manages to get away in time, but not Tata. I think he might just fall to the skill 1 of the Terizla. Terizla staying a bit too long. Took one too many turret shots, but should be fine with the healing of the War Axe. Meanwhile, Tata in the top lane trying to make a trade for that mid lane turret, plus those kills going over to the side of Outwits Esports, causing the Terizla to back off to deal with the lane. But now Outwits Esports looking for the bottom lane to take away. We're gonna have the Circling Eagle come through, blazing to it as well, but unfortunately not enough damage as the slow gonna come through on Ceres. They might just be taken out here. The Eternal Guard gonna explode Sword and Sicilian. And tier 1 turret in the bottom lane goes over to Xenagogue. I don't know what this is, but it seems to tell me that the goal lead is favoring Xenagogue right now. Just for a little bit though. Oh, Tata trying to go for Ceres, didn't spot the opportunity, so will back off. Yo guys, I wish I had a graphics card. This would be so smooth. So smooth right now. Loki takes a bit of damage. Certain Eagles can come through, but the disengage from the Hylos is a penalty zone. Not able to connect. Right, Tata gonna get spotted out by Loki. An engage here as the Eternal Guard drops. Double kill going over to the Hylos. Tata looking for a kill as well, but the guiding wins. Gonna save the Sicilian. And now that's the 2 for nothing trade going over to the side of Xenagogue. They do have ample opportunity to get this Lord. Danny trying to contest somehow, some way. But I'm not sure if he'll be able to survive it. If he'll be able. Oh, okay. Danny, able to get the Lord with the retribution, but he falls. But this is a good thing for Outwits Esports. Of course, it's I mean, it's not a onslaught or anything like that, but we'll give them some space to actually work on the win condition against Xenagogue. Of course, we'll have these super minions pushing in on all the lanes, so opportunities to get the tier 1 turrets on the side lanes and possibly a tier 2 in the middle lane there. But that just depends. Will Outwits Esports have a good fight? I mean, of course, if they're outnumbered, if they can't get a good team fight in the middle lane, this Lord will just die. But at least they're able to get the tier 1 in the bottom lane and the tier 2 in the top lane. Big electrifying flash with the petrify pencil zone gonna come through. Milestar Curse able to connect it onto 3, I believe, but it's not gonna be enough as Logi falls. But in the bottom lane, of course, Claude doing the split pushing what he's good at. And Outwits Esports managed to defend the tier 2 in the middle lane. Okay, oh, that's interesting. I think I finally figured out a little mechanic for the tournament lobby. But yes, so it's going to be poked out, forced to return to the base. Xenagogue going to drop onto Danny. As he's forced back, tier 2 going to fall, going over to the hands of Xenagogue. Xenagogue managed to put themselves in a good position for this Lord. Of course, we have Exodius here, just being an absolute nuisance with that Eternal Guard. Oh, Tata gonna be able to get a kill onto Claude in the top lane, and this basically means that that's a free Lord for the side. Oh, actually, Barat's gonna be able to claim the Lord. Tata with the electrifying slash, the penalty zone onto 4. Okay, gonna get taken out. Not Tata. Seems to be having some lag issues, but of course we can't pause right now. I mean, we saw some thumbs up, but we have to wait. Alright, now we can go for the pause. Let me just message. In the meantime, I actually want to try something with this overlay. I actually think that the overlay will be fine, but you guys can be the judge of that. I'm just gonna let it run. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for this pause, let me connect my laptop so I can see what you guys are on about. Chat. Alright. We do have some time before the well, actually we're gonna be going into the game right now and see what goes on, but of course Barat's able to clutch the game over and over again with this busy. Yeah, the Barats. Look at this absolute Chad walking down mid lane like he just didn't clutch 2 lords in a row, right? I'm loving this. I'm actually loving this camera function. Do you guys want to see how this thing looks in an actual team fight? I'm willing to show. Of course, I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, Outwits Esports just capitalizing on the enhanced load that they've managed to retrieve, get the tier 2s, looking for another one, just to apply some pressure onto the side of... Okay. So apply pressure on the side of Xenagogue. Okay, yeah, the overlay does look a little bit weird, right? Let me try and fix it. Let me just set this to full screen. And let's try and fix it a little bit. Oh, that looks way too weird, right? I'll set it to something like this. Alright, so that it looks fine. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. It's just, yeah, technical issues. It forced me to stream directly from my PC. But in the bottom lane, Gaza, I'm gonna apply pressure. We'll be in a sticky situation. The Tone is welcome gonna come through, and he's gonna get taken out, right? Oh, penalty zone. Good response from the Vexana to flick out of that. So... Oh, a penalty zone gonna come through from Master Chris. He gets taken out by the Clint, a lot of damage, but able to, I guess, take some time for Barat to try and take the Lord, but we're gonna see 3 retries in a row from this guy. Look at him, man, look at him. He's that guy, Danny. I feel like he hasn't been jungling for some reason, but I could be wrong. But yo, if I am wrong and he has been jungling, he's just popping off today with the resolution, right? Alright. So this enhanced load is gonna come through once again. And yo guys, can you type on the screen chat if the quality is better than before? Because yo, if it is, I might just start streaming from the PC to yourself. Stun as well. I'm gonna come through. Danny taking a lot of damage. Immortality popped and he does lose his life, but now Claude needs to be careful as well. He gets taken out by no respect as well as a huge damage coming in from Tata. But out of the Esports, not able to capitalize on the load that they have been given. Of course, taking bad fights, taking quite low. K as well. And yeah, Xenagogue able to put themselves back into level playing field. Every time Outwits Esports thinks they're ahead, Xenagogue says, nah, you ain't. This change perspective thing is actually quite nice. I'm gonna hit a pause for Outwits Esports. And yeah, so with regards to Outwits Esports, I mean, it's kind of crazy that they haven't been able to capitalize off of 3 lords, right? You would expect, even if they didn't end, to just able to get at least 1 inhibitor, right? Even just 1 inhibitor they should have been able to get, but they haven't, and that's just a blunder from the side of Outwits Esports in terms of their strategy and overall macro of the game. And unfortunately, Xenagogue, they still have the opportunity to get back, right? They also, Xenagogue, not really at a disadvantage. Yes, Outwits Esports neither as well, not at a disadvantage. They have pretty much the same amount of turrets, right? So there's 3 turrets left, all the inhibitors left for the side of Outwits, all the inhibitors left for the side of Xenagogue. And there's no outward pressure that they will be able to use. Like for example, you know why the offlane is so important for turtle fights is because those super minions pushing, they're quite a threat. I mean, yes, you can have a similar threat with a slow push, even without having the super minions, but of course it's not as strong, it's not as fast. So even if you have a slow push, you're waiting for a member to go off and clear the lane, it'll happen, it won't be as urgent as if you had super minions. So finding the timing to actually engage and all that sort of stuff can be quite difficult, especially for Outwits Esports, who have not been able to make the correct decision making in these team fights. A lot of miscommunication as well. And we have the Vixana. Just okay, let me just switch to normal view. Alright, in the top lane though, Claude can use a Vengeance as well as a Blazing Duet and nearly gets taken out by Tata. Let's have a quick look at the item builds once again. As Xenagogue is going to start off this Lord Loki looking for an angle to get in. Danny taken relatively low by Tata. The Eternal Guard is going to drop onto Rosie. Flint manages to get this luminous Lord. And yeah, so of course, we have the tanky items coming in, the Thunder Belt for the Barats. I mean, Claude has already reached his power spike, but not too sure why he doesn't have the Wind of Nature instead of the Malefic Roar, but yeah, he should actually be doing much more, but unfortunately we're not seeing it happen as he is 051 for some reason, right? We have the Flask of Oasis, the Oracle for the Matilda. Not seeing the Enchanted Talisman, probably because the fear of getting picked off by the Vixana, by the Julian, right? So as the slow is going to come through on the top lane, no inhibitor. Hylos is going to start off the engage. Oh, Electrofiner Flash on the back. Only connects to Loki though with that Petrify as well. Nessa first going to have the Eternal Guard drop on right there. So will be able to retrieve the base. Danny and Loki taking a lot of damage. Loki falls. The mid lane tier inhibitor tower is going to fall as well. Flicker is going to come through. Exodius manages to read that well. And no respect. Gets a kill onto Claude. Might get a kill onto Danny as well. And that's going to be a triple kill. Flickers out of there. And that's a 3-for-0 trade. Going over to the side of Xenagogue. They do actually get another inhibitor on top of that. We have Hylos as well, putting some pressure. Electrofiner Slash gonna come through Malthus first, taking a lot of damage, but Xenagogue, they're just gonna aim for the base and call it a night. Of course, we're gonna have a second game coming through soon. So we'll see if Outwits Esports will manage to bounce back from this defeat. But looking at it, I mean, I feel like it was just the marksman of Outwits Esports just lacking in certain areas, right? The 3.0 kind of difficult to actually get, you know, in a 5-man, unless like somehow, some way. But yeah, there is, I mean, at least he pushed, right? But yeah, that'll be that game, and we're gonna switch over. Oh, forgot to take this one. We're gonna switch over to wait for the next lobby. But in the meantime, you can stay tuned, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we live. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Your team is banning. Your team is
Destroy and conquer.
I do what I
team is
want to
banning.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to game 2 of the match, right? Xenagogue versus Outwits Esports, fighting for 3rd place.
Gaze the stars and
Your
seek
team
your
Kicking off the
path.
drafting phase, we're gonna have the direct ban from this. Actually, we're gonna have the Zask ban, of
True
course,
love
as first. Then the
is like
direct
love.
ban,
Team is
Lao
banning.
Yi from the side of Outwits Esports, followed up by the Carmilla from Xenagogue. And now looking for our 3rd ban. And remember, now we're looking right now for
My
maybe
mission is
priority
to protect
bans,
lives.
respect
Is
bans as
banning.
well. So the Hylos are gonna be banned out. We saw Xenagogue using the Hylos in the previous game. It worked out well for the engagers, for the disengagers as well. The slow was also tough to deal with in terms of, you know, you're trying to run back to your turret, and unfortunately you slowed down by like what, 40%, which is pretty huge, right? Xbox ban coming through from the side of Xenagogue. And no Roger ban, so we might be able to see that being picked up first pick. Either that or it's Sicilian. Oh, it's a Minotaur.
will finish off what was left
Coming through.
undone.
Azushin is open, so I'm sure maybe I think Tata is on the EXP lane today, so we'll have Exodius picking up the Zushin. Well, of course, also at the same time we have the Edith that's open, very dangerous for the Minotaur, right? We have the Ruby as well. They can just go to pick off the
than
Minotaur,
a
but
weapon.
yeah, I mean the Julian also a good hero to deal with the Minotaur in the early game
Play the
at least.
hero.
you know,
I will be the
do
truth
these
this world
takeoffs,
desperately
and
needs.
It's time to go to the
Naruto
RFD
is
show.
struggling
Your
towards the
team
middle
is
game,
fine.
where even before he finishes the Minoan Fury, he gets taken out. Now Loki gonna go for the Yuzong, so I'm just gonna have to assume that he's not roaming this time around, and Ceres on the Lilia. So a little bit with something with extra mobility to kind of.
Your team is
I mean,
banning.
Lilia is similar of a hero to the Zushin, right? Heavy zoning, the the chase punish ability as well. Imagine chasing a Zushin. That's kind of crazy, right? So the same kind of thing for Lilia. So she might might be able to have that battle against the Zushin in that regard, but not Tata gonna pick up the Lolita.
I might not be a
I'm not
lighted
sure if
man,
that
but
was
I
a
do
good
know my
idea at
trade.
that point of the game. The Bara's gonna be banned out by Xenagogue.
Chivalry is dead.
Your
I
team
will
is
revive
banning.
And Clint for the side of Outwit Esports. Of course, good bans coming through from both teams at this stage. Outwit Esports, they do need a jungler, so they're banning out Baras, which caused
I
quite a
see
bit of
lots
issues in the
prey.
previous
Your
game,
team
right?
is banning.
They do need a marksman as well, and a jungler, so Roger, optimal choice to ban out. Clint, still, I mean, Xenagogue needs a marksman, so they do ban out the Clint, but we might be seeing an EXP lane ban right here, maybe a Terizla. Maybe a Benedetta or Paquito as well. And for Tata, because I don't think Tata plays heroes like Terizla all too often.
A punch for a punch.
Your
We're gonna see
team
the
is
Paquito
picking.
being banned out, because I know Tata can give some issues to the Yuzong on that Paquito.
Pain
If
is
we're
the
looking
proof
for
that I'm
marksman,
still
Brody,
alive.
Uh, Brody is a decent choice, I think. I would prefer to go for the carry here. She is recently buffed, a pretty good option, especially fighting a Yuzong. So, you know, the damage is gonna come through pretty heavily for onto the Yuzong if that was a carry, right? So the Yuzong would have to be a little bit more careful diving into the back line. Minotaur as well. But Brody is a solid option right here. They're going for this early game dominance with the Julian, with the Zushin, with the Brody as well. And Danny might be looking for the Leo mode. I don't like this Leo mode pick in the
Valor and
server.
royalty
We
in
haven't
a dead
Your
had it
team
work
is
out
picking.
as yet. Alright, Hanabi gonna be locked in as well. I have a feeling just to deal with the Brodine lane, possibly the CC coming in from the Zushin, and Tata might be looking at the Lapu Lapu. Is a pretty good option as well here. Can deal
When the
with
body
Yuzong,
suffers,
but we'll go ahead and
the
lock in
spirit
the
blooms.
Benedetta. Guys, let me know. I know you guys are having like network issues and whatnot, but if the stream appears to be better for you guys compared to before,
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
then do let me
battlefield.
know.
Smash them.
As right now, I'm just going to try
All
my best
troops
to
deployed.
deal with somehow, some way. I think that's about right. I think I'll just go ahead and leave it at that. As for this, that's going to be that. Bear with me. That's 01 going over to Xenagogue. Let's put that right there. So sorry for the mess, but yeah, that's what your boy has to do, right? And yeah, looking at the junglers, we have Danny over here starting off on the red buff, the K as well going over to the blue. So we're going to be prioritizing different sides of the map, it looks like, right? Very nice. Alright, going back over in the top lane, some pressure. By no respect to this Hanabi in lane. Seem to be winning it, but remember Hanabi does have the Aegis to deal with the Brody. So in a 1v1 fight, if the Hanabi had to commit, she would probably come out winning. No Tata in danger. Danny uses Retribution. This is her first goal. Lolita forced to do the flicker. That's a good resource used up, and you know the Retribution gonna come back in 30 seconds. The Steed, I think the Phantom Steed is called, is gonna come back in about 40. So not a problem for Danny. It's a worth trade, but K almost a level above Danny right now. We'll go ahead and start up the server. Have these EXP laners still preparing for the level 4 Tata. Has a little bit of an advantage over the Yuzong, but out of Esports, took away the Julian from the turtle. Danny able to get the retribution off. Turtle petrify onto the Lucian. Danny able to get the first blood to kill with the double kill onto K. We saw the Minoan Fury as well top it off. So that's an overwhelming start for Outwits Esports. Also no respect. Taking a lot of damage from the Hanabi. Forced to flicker away. I mean, yes, like I told you, it's a Hanabi with the Aegis. Does have an actual battle spell that's actually helpful in battle rather than the flicker used for repositioning or running away, or even casting. Boogeyman taking a bit of damage from Tata. Loki able to give him some backup, but no Electro Final Slash right there, not willing to commit that. Danny might be in a tough spot right here. Lodi is going to use that ultimate. Danny gets repositioned once again. Okay, manages to get a kill. Actually, it's going to be Zodiac that manages to get a kill, but yeah, you can see how annoying Zushin can be. Phantom Steed wasn't used up. I think Danny kind of underestimated that damage and coming from Zushin. In the bottom lane, looking for a pickoff onto Loki, but he managed to jump away. Actually, K gonna be in some danger. Using the Cyclone to get away in 1 second as well. But now, no Tata, no bit of danger. Uses the flicker, but he won't be able to get away. Like the final flash with the Petrify gonna come through. And no Fury as well. Now Tata is gonna fall, but Danny as well. So the turtle might just go over to the side of the Xenagogue, but of course it's just a 10-second respawn timer in the top lane. No respect. Does seem to be winning his lane, but the Hanabi still hanging on to the Aegis. I didn't realize my mouse is showing for you guys. I'll have to sort that out in a bit. once this turret is like this done, I guess. Yo, Lobby, and there's actually a good micro play from him, but in a terrible situation, didn't have the Black Dragon form to get away. So that cut actually costed him his life, as well as probably the turtle, because I'm not sure if to find the flash, goes off, the building taking a lot of damage. Lilia claims the turtle, and the Lolita loses her life in that skirmish. In the top lane, though, no respect. It's quite a bit of damage, forced to flicker out. Danny would follow up. Torn apart memory is not going to be able to do much, as I think it was the Minotaur that actually claimed the kill. But yeah, let me, what was it that I was trying to do? Oh, yeah, the match. So in about 2 minutes time, I guess I'll be able to see if my mouse is still up here. Alright, top lane, a kill on the Hanabi, going over to the side of Xenagogue, which is exactly what they need at the moment. Yo, I completely forgot to show the item build, so let's have a look here quickly. Genius Wand being built by the Julian, looking for, I guess, a bit of heaven right now, going for that something on the other crossbow, was it Twilight crossbow or something like that. Dominance ice built up for the Minotaur. Personally, I would have gone for like a silent robe just to deal with the magic damage coming through from the Julian and the Zushin, but it seems to be working for him, so why not, right? So he's going to be able to get the top places right now. Danny walks into the wrong bush, gets taken out by Tata. And Trojan site already built for the Hanabi. Looking for the Demon Hunter sword right now. Brody with the Sky PSA as well. Unfortunately, doesn't have any close to his name. Have to see Tata going for the same build that he was yesterday. Right now. Instead of going for the turtle, Outwits Esports are preferring to get the tier 1 in the top lane. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get that trade. Might be seeing a Minotaur Fury coming through sometime right now. Just a overall disengage for the side of Outwits Esports, not willing to commit right now. Maybe soon, since Danny is there, Master Chris, Boogeyman, not able to connect the Minotaur Fury. Some part member is going to come through. Aluminum blast with the flicker onto Master Chris. Danny not able to connect to the Phantom Steed. That's going to be a win for the side of Xenagogue. 2-for-0 trade. And managed to get the tier 1 turret on top of that. So yeah, just I think awful timing. Just not. I mean, the opponents are committing, but you're not committing. That doesn't seem like the smartest idea to do. I felt like there's a Thunderbolt going to the. Yeah, there's a Thunderbolt being built up by the Yuzong. So that's going to be interesting to see. Let's have a look at how many stacks he actually has on that thing. Nothing right now. I think he just built it. Okay, but that's one kill going over to the Brody. So his Sky PSA stacks are charged a little bit. I think there's supposed 10 stacks going over his way. So yeah, he might just be a little bit of a problem to deal with from the side of Outwits Esports. Now Loki taking a lot of damage, has to use the Black Dragon form to get away, otherwise Julian would have just bursted him down. Going back for the re-engage, possibly. No, we'll just scout out the enemies to see if they're still in the vicinity. Tata looking for a pick-off here. It's going to use magic shoes, and the Boogeyman might just be able to get killed off here by the Zushin. And yes, he will fall. Danny looking for a trade, taking a lot of damage from Tata, from Zushin, from the Julian as well. So probably not the best idea to go in when your EXP, the Yuzong didn't have the Black Dragon form follow up. The Xenagogue was already taken down. Okay, taking a lot of damage from the Lord. So I guess Outwits Esports might just be able to put pressure here. Loki still waiting for the Black Dragon form. Ceres does have magic shield that is trying to flash him and come through with the Petrify. Ceres is going to use the magic shield to get away, but the counterpart memory is going to claim the kill. Now he has about 20 stacks on the Sky Piercer, so he's just racking it up, man. Because Exodius is in a little bit of danger. None of you are going to come through. Danny has to trade. Not charging in a bit of danger. We'll try and get away, but the dragon on your tail. And should be falling anytime soon. Now it's Navi gets the kill. No respect in the middle lane. Just taking some shots at Danny. But the Lord is over on the side of Xenagogue. So they do still have the advantage. Now they're going to be scout by the Vision Man. Let's have another look at the items. Alright, and now the Rose Gold Meteor secured for the Brody. This is kind of help with the sustainability against, you know, the Leo mode and other such heroes. Well, I think Outwits making this work. Also the Lord, the Master Person get taken out by the Julian. Exodius able to reposition the lights of the Boogeyman as a final flash and go in and kill onto so Danny's gonna fall as well. Loki in the back line with the Petrify and the Dragon Tail. Exodius might be able to fall here. Tata trying to get the kill, but Loki is just sustaining off of everything, and Ceres gets a kill onto Julian somehow, some way. I think it just underestimates the damage of this Lilia. No respect, he is hurting at the moment. He does have, what, 20 stacks on the Sky Piercer, so Outwits Esports will need to be careful of him. Let's have a look at the items. They have Endless Battle for the Benedetta. Looking like Blade of Despair coming through as well for both Benedetta and the Brody. Cause for concern for Outwits Esports, because this is going to be a battle of damage output, as you can see from the Julian pick as well, right? No respect, trying to poke out the Boogeyman. Does have the dominant side, does have the Dreadnought armor, so he should be perfectly fine, but the Blade of Despair just picked up for this Brody, and I assume he's going to be hurting pretty soon. Alright. Like hurting much more. Get what I'm saying? We'll see if Outwits Esports will manage to take this to the game 3. Boogeyman's gonna be scouted out. Yes. I mean, counterpart memory is gonna come through. The Sky Piercer are not able to activate. Boogeyman will have to retreat for now and back to the base, because the the motivational roar won't be able to heal him from that amount of HP, right, all the way back. So Outwits Esports, they're gonna have to do something to actually delay this Lord, and as you can see, the Black Dragon form is gonna come through. It's taking quite a bit of damage. There is gonna get taken out by Tata. You can see the Minoan Fury coming through as well. Like the final slash. The Lord does go to 4k as Loki falls. Double kill going over to Brody as he picks up Master Chris, and Ceres gonna fall as well. Well, not Ceres, it was someone else. I think it was Danny that actually falls here. So that's a clean wipeout. Not a single member from Xenagogue falling. Plus they get the enhanced Lord. So I genuinely think that this game, this series is over, and third place going over to Xenagogue. GG's, well played.
Victory!
Alright, but yeah, that'll be the end of that match, and not much to say here. I think the game is pretty much self-explanatory, right? in terms of decision making, Outwits Esports did not have the best in this game, unfortunately. Neither did they have in the previous game against Alpha Zeros, or I think it was Oasis actually. So yeah, unfortunately that's gonna be the end of the road for Outwits Esports, as Xenagogue managed to claim 3rd place. And I hope you guys are grateful, because I had to uninstall Steam to actually show you these games, because Mobile Legends wasn't actually playing on my PC until I deleted cleared some storage. Only thing I could find was Steam. Anyways, if you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so that you know when we stream in again, and you'll be able to pull up, and hopefully you guys, the network improves by tomorrow morning, so you guys will be able to enjoy the future streams. And yeah,